All right, let's go. Well, we're in the patch notes now. Let's see exactly what they're talking about. Let me open up Discord real quick. See if I got any messages. Nope, no messages yet. All right. Okay, so we already know about the Fortifying Cry, Forge Hammer, Ancestral Cry, Ice Trapped Arrows, Mortar Cannon. We already know about that. Mirage Archer, we saw that. This is interesting. Ravenous Swarm. Oh, we saw the Infusion Remnant. A lot of people are saying they're saying that it's all nerfs, and I'm interested to see why they're saying that. Okay, so we know about the end game changes. Okay, Simulacrums, Breachstone, Audience King. Okay, we already know about that with the Splinter changes. We know about the Arbiter of Ash changes. I don't know, dude. I just started looking at them, Scott. So I'm really not sure what exactly is happening. Dude, a lot of people are saying that it's all nerfs. And I don't know where they're getting that. I just started looking at the notes. I just got home, though, right now. So I wanted to hop on real fast and check it out. We already saw most of this stuff in the reveal. It was really weird, dude. The changes that they made to the ailments, like the ignite change, is very fucking strange. And this is why I don't like. I like Ziggy D, dude. Don't get me wrong, I really like it, but I don't like the fact that he does the Q&A because he never pushes back on certain things. He's always just like, okay, okay, and it's like I get it. It's probably just like a little soft interview after the announcement, but like some of the changes, I want to know why or what they were really thinking when they made the changes. You know? Like, why would you do that with Ignite? That's very weird. Like, so you can't now Ignite. Like, there's no way to guarantee Ignite. It's what it seemed like, and I don't know if they're just trying to get rid of all those types of builds. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, see, fire damage no longer inherently has a chance to ignite. Instead, it inflicts flammability on an enemy based on the damage dealt. Flammability is a debuff that lasts 4 seconds and grants all fire damage against enemies, including that hit applied flame, a chance to ignite that enemy equal to their flammability magnitude. Okay, so it looks like you have to hit them multiple times in order to get an ignite. Weird. Yeah, see, they took a, that's so weird. Why did they do that? This is a nerf. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I don't know about Spark, to be honest with you. Okay, so accuracy got buffed. They lowered the maximum penalty for accuracy too. Looks like. The weapon swap. What's up, Photon? Yep. All the flame builds are gone, dude. No more. Don't worry though. This is a buff. Remember that. Yeah, the melee minions no longer need accuracy. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what they because I obviously don't have all the ascendancy changes like memorized and shit. So let's see. Let's go over here to the PoE2 planner. Let's go Warbringer first. Okay, we already kind of saw this, but the answered call notable skill also now grants +1 maximum summon totems. Okay, so you get +1 with that. That might be kind of cool. Wait. The ancestral spirit skill granted by the answered call notable passive skill no longer grants minions from this skill. Wait. Am I not reading that right? Hold on. The answered spirit skill granted by the answered call notable passive skill no longer grants. Oh, minions from this skill have 1% increased accuracy. Instead, minions from this skill now have 1% increased attack speed per 3 of your dexterity. Okay. So Great Wolf's Howl has been removed. Okay, so this is gone. Hmm. That's interesting. Turtle Charm no longer grants 25% less block chance. Or, I'm sorry, the Renly's training passive now grants 35% base chance to block from equipped shield instead of the shield's value, previously 40%. I don't know where any of these are at, dude. You have to. Oh, here we go. Interesting. Very interesting. That looks like a nerf. Hmm. Okay, that's pretty fat right there. 35% of armor also applies to elemental damage. That seems like a fat ass buff. Damn, this got nerfed. Damn. That's surprising, dude. That manifest weapon skill could have been very, very cool. It just sucks. They didn't do shit to it though. They just did this because of the accuracy thing. Because the minions don't have accuracy anymore. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yeah, but okay. So the armor now it applies. You can get you can get it on the tree too. So now you can get a modifier that makes your armor apply to elemental damage. They were saying that that was pretty much what the problem was with armor. We'll see how it plays though. You know, we got to figure it out. Still early access, dude. You know. Okay. I mean, I guess this is kind of cool. Advanced thaumaturgy. So it no longer gives you 30% less cost of skill, or skill gem have 30% more attribute requirements. And now it gives you, depending on what the attributes are, total of your gems. And now it gives you a chance to, or it gives you a charge every 8 seconds based on those stat requirements. So strength's going to give you endurance charges, and then dex is going to give you frenzy charges, and intelligence is going to give you power charges. It's a consistent way to get charges, I guess. One. One every 8 seconds. Interesting. Okay. All right, this is the one I wanted to see, dude. I wanted to see tactician because I think I'm gonna start with a tactician. I think that's gonna be my league starter. All right. I'll be right back. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. I'm really surprised that they didn't change. That they didn't change more of these ascendancies. To be honest with you. I'm also really surprised that we didn't get anything extra as far as, and I'm not trying to like complain or anything. I'm just really surprised that we didn't get anything extra as far as like ascendancies or classes. Very interesting. Now I know that they had to change a lot of stuff, and they're still just testing stuff out for the current content in the game. But this one's very weird, dude. I saw this on Reddit. People were freaking out about this. These just were all basically nuked. All the concoction builds look like they're just fucking done. Like poisonous concoction no longer poisons. Now it gives you acidic concoction, and this concoction consumes charges, dealing physical damage in an area. The thrown flask consumes poison on hit to cause acidic burst, which deals damage based on the highest expected remaining damage of poison on the target. But it cannot poison. Acidic burst deals unscalable physical damage equal to 150% of the expected remaining damage of the consumed poison. See, the problem for me, dude, is I'm not one of those guys that can just look at this and be like, oh my God, this is going to be sick. Like, I kind of actually have to play it and see how much damage it's going to do. I mean, I guess I could really get into it and do, like, break out a spreadsheet or something, but I don't know. From what I'm reading on this does not seem like a buff at all. This seems like a big nerf. Let's look at the old poisonous concoction real quick. Yeah, dude, that's a massive fucking nerf, dude. That's a massive nerf, dude. What the fuck? Does it even say what it gives with quality? It doesn't even tell you what the quality gives you. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I'm not really sure where they were trying to go with this, but hey, what's up, Eleni? I'm not really sure. I'm not too sure about these concoction changes, dude. This looks fucking terrible. Hmm. Okay, this looks like it got a fat ass buff. Scattered them to the winds. Now it deals. Oh wait. Yeah, it got a big flat damage buff on the fiery explosion. Cold damage, icy wave. Okay, all these got big buffs, like for flat damage to the invoker. This skill is just so goddamn useless, dude. Meditate. I don't understand why this is even in the game. Skills where you have to like pause, hold a button, like charge it up for a second. They don't belong in this game. I don't feel like. To me it just seems kind of useless. Like who's going to stop and like when you're going from pack to pack just stop and meditate and now it's going to grant you 100% more energy shield recharge rate? Like what? I don't understand that. It's interesting too because you know what's funny about that is the fact that I highly doubt that anybody uses this. This is actually kind of cool. This this acolyte change right here, this lucid dreaming change, because picking up these flames is, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But grant you mana, uh, a choice of power. Huh. Choice of life. Okay, choice of life, choice of mana, or choice of power. The void illusion one looked kind of cool. Okay, so this blood mage node got nerfed. Later, dude. Fucking bots. Damn, they nerfed the Infernal Hound too, huh? Oh, never mind. No, I'm sorry. It got buffed. The ignite radius got buffed. Hmm. Interesting. This is kind of cool, dude, on the Lich. Curses have infinite duration. That's kind of cool. That might be pretty powerful. Notable no longer provides non-channeling. Costs an additional 3% non-channelings. Or spinning. Deal 30% more damage when sacrificing energy shield. Sacrifices 5% of energy shield when you cast a spell. It does not interrupt recharge. Yeah, this looks pretty busted too. Consume a power charge to deal 40% more damage. This is interesting too. The Flood of Echo's notable passive skill has been renamed to Inevitability. It no longer grants the Unleash skill. It instead grants Inevitable Agony, which curses all targets in an area after a short delay, causing a portion of the damage they take from hits to be stored in the curse debuff. When the debuff's duration expires, they take that stored damage again all at once. Wow, this is kind of interesting. This looks like a fat ass fucking notable right here, dude. Or a ascendancy point. Quicksand Hourglass notable passive no longer grants every 10 seconds gain 50% more cast speed for 5 seconds. Now it grants Sands of Time, which grants 60% cast speed, scaling down to 1% over 10 seconds. So you're going to lose 6% cast speed per second. At which point it will then scale back up to 60. I'm assuming that's over 10 seconds again. Grants 1% increased area of effects, scaling up to 60%. Oh, wow. Okay, that's crazy. So it's going to, as your area of effects going up, your cast speed is going down, and then vice versa. That's kind of interesting. That might actually be busted as fuck. Interesting. Let's go over to the Stormweaver real quick. It's been so long since I ducked out of Dawn of the Hunt, dude. I wasn't even fucking around with it. Let's see, Rain Dancer. I don't even know where any of this shit is anymore. Okay, Elemental Storm has 150% more cooldown recovery rate. Let's see, what was Elemental Storm again? Okay, so this is kind of like Trinity support, but it's like a skill, from what I can read. Target location per duration based on the highest. This is like a... And then what are they changing the... Instead, it now provides +1 to limit for elemental skills. I don't know what they mean by that. Okay, so this looks like, hold on, this got a big change right here. So you no longer get 1% increased effective arcane surge. So this would be for the whatchamacallit build, the spark build. So let's see. It now grants 20% of damage is taken from, so you get Mom, Mind over Matter pretty much, and then 20% increased magnitude of arcane surge on you per 10% of missing mana. Huh. Interesting. So obviously this would scale up to like 200%. It's very surprising, dude. I'm really surprised that these are the changes that they made to the ascendancies. Now, I don't know, is the mortar cannon gonna count? I'm assuming it counts as a totem, so I might go with Warbringer. I'm not sure. I might go Warbringer or Tactician. But I definitely want to play a mortar or like artillery ballista mortar cannon build. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to see. This is very fascinating, man. Looks like they changed the skill tree a lot, but it doesn't look like we're getting any. We're not getting any details on what those changes actually are. It just says added 17 new clusters to the area. They did nerf the mana cost though, which is kind of nice. And depending on how powerful banners are, might go with tactician crossbows actually. Spectre's got a fat ass buff. They do 25% more damage. Spirit, we already saw that. Let's see. Interesting. Arc got a fat ass buff. That's a lot of flat damage too. About 100 more. Okay, no more artillery ballista, so now it's called siege ballista. Has a duration of 8 seconds, previously 16. It's now 25% of base. Bolts now deal 25 to 66% attack damage. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, well that got nerfed. Okay, so I guess artillery ballista's out. That skill already sucked. I mean, it was kind of decent, but I don't know. Doesn't look. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play anymore. Cluster grenades got buffed to the moon. Primary grenade attack deals 299 to 490%. The mini grenades deal 174 to 286. Comet looks fucking busted, dude. Holy shit. Let's see. I got a big ass buff. Holy shit, dude. Look at Defiance banner. Holy shit. 30% more armor and evasion, previously 6 to 9, and 30% increased movement speed. Damn, you just spare got buffed like a motherfucker. Okay, so we got a bunch of buffs, dude. What the fuck are these people talking about, dude? Why is everybody... Dude, Reddit is like seriously one of the most toxic places in the fucking world, dude. It's unbelievable. Look at this shit. People are just like, ah, wah, wah, wah. Dude, there's like most skills got buffed, dude. I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. See? Look at this. 0.3 meta be like Deadeye, 99%. It's funny, dude. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It seems like everything got pretty much buffed. I mean, obviously there's going to be some nerfs, dude, because look at this. Ember Fusillade. Let's see. Dude, I think crossbows are going to be absolutely fucking busted too. I'm pretty sure because now with all you can use the supports across every skill. It's going to be good, dude. I have a feeling this shit's going to be busted. Let's see. I also like the fact that they changed the weapon swap to be instant now. This is interesting too. This I want to see how this infusion shit works, dude. This shit looks like actually kind of cool. Damn, dude, they really didn't want people using Frostbomb, huh? Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. They said that they changed the animations for evade and shit. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays. They said they had to alter it because of the way that sprint works. Okay, where were we at, dude? Okay, so Frostbomb got nuked out of fucking orbit. Looks like you're not going to be using that thing ever again. Okay, Frostbolt no longer leaves chilled ground, so it chills as though doing 100 to 190% more damage. Okay, so Frostbolt got nerfed too. So yeah, I don't. This is what I don't get, right? We're just coming out of a league where every single person was using Lightning Spear, right? Like if we look at PoE 2 Ninja, like let's just check it out right now. So let's just try to put ourselves in the minds of the developers, right? So if we want to look at all of the builds in Dawn of the Hunt, let's see what are people using the most? Because I didn't even fucking play this shit, dude. This shit was so lame. Okay, so you got 46% of the players using Lightning Spear. What else we got, dude? Rake. Essence Drain. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We got Lightning Arrow, Lightning Rod. See, nowhere on this thing do I see people using these skills, and they're still getting hit, which is what I don't understand. Is there something I'm missing here, or is it just I don't know? Maybe there was some other item that like juices these skills up like crazy or something, or maybe like with the infusions and shit, maybe it works a little bit differently, but. Because I know you get a lot of flat added damage from the infusions, like with the flame wall and all that stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Maybe that's why all the elemental skills are getting fucking annihilated. Glacial Cascade no longer consumes frenzy charges, or no longer consumes freezes on enemies to deal 350% more damage. It now consumes freeze on non-unique enemies to deal 150% more damage. Huh. Okay. I honestly think they're trying too hard with this dot shit, with these dot changes. I don't like this. It's very weird, dude. I don't understand why they don't want like damage over time builds. It's not like you're just dealing damage based on like the hit, and you're not there's like no way to really scale the damage over time, because not only that, but there's no way to guarantee it now. It seems like you just have to like build it up, so there's really no point in specking into damage over time. Is what it feels like. So lightning conduit got a 6-second cooldown. Hmm. Oh, they took living bomb off of the staffs too. That's crazy. Now it's a skill gem. What did they do to lightning spear? Now fires 5 secondary bolts at all levels. Previously 3 to 8 at gem level 1 through 20. No longer deals more damage when consuming a frenzy charge. I never even played it, dude. Once I saw that the entire once I saw the entire league was just going to be all lightning spear, I didn't even play it. I stopped playing the league. That's interesting, dude. The decompose is not on here. What up, Fernando? Dude, you know what's funny? Ziggy D asked Jonathan at the very end of the Q&A if we're getting mouse and keyboard swap or a controller and a mouse swap. And he said, no, it wasn't ready. Well, dude, I mean, okay, so I'll tell you right now, there's no new class. We don't have a new class. We didn't get any new ascendancies, nothing like that. But we got some cool things in game. Like they gave us Act 4. Basically, all the stuff we went over last night as far as the leaks were correct. All of that shit was right. Dude, he's been saying it's almost ready. I want to make a clip. In fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back through all the interviews. I'm going to download them and I'm going to edit a video of him saying, them asking them about mouse and keyboard or keyboard swap, and then him saying it's ready, it's ready, it's ready. I'm going to make a YouTube short out of it. Like, dude, I are they just struggling with it? What's the deal? Because the guy said, dude, last time he literally said, oh, it should have been in already. It's not in. He was acting like that, you know? Very weird. Right now, I'm just going over all the skills, dude. So I'll give you a brief overview of what's kind of cool though. On the ascendancies and stuff. So, dude, a lot of these ascendancies got weird changes. I'm not gonna lie, some of them are kind of strange. Basically, all ignite and dot stuff got nerfed. The Pathfinder, all of the concoction builds got nuked out of fucking orbit. Like nobody's gonna ever use these things. They're fucking stupid now. Let's see. Where is the So the Deadeye, did the Deadeye even get touched? Oh yeah, hold on. Here it is. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same shit. This looks fucking busted, dude. How did I miss this? I don't know how I missed this shit. I guess I was scrolling. I got so distracted by the Pathfinder, I didn't even see this. Look at this node. So instead of 30% to gain a maximum frenzy charges, instead you have a 50% chance to gain an additional frenzy charge when you gain one. Called shots no longer lets you apply an additional mark. Instead, it causes your projectiles to chain on marked enemies and grants a new called shots meta skill that repeatedly marks enemies near you, bypassing your mark limit. Dude, this is gonna be fucking nuts, dude. Dude, this is gonna be so nuts. Look at this shit. So it's getting you is giving us a new meta skill called shots, and it repeatedly marks enemies near you. And then but it's also giving your projectiles a chance to chain when they hit marked enemies. So it's gonna be like sniper's mark. Yeah, this shit looks juicy right here. The Eagle's Eye notable pass no longer removes a distance-based accuracy penalty. Instead, it applies 20 stacks of critical weakness to enemies when you consume a mark on them. I've been doing this, dude, because it's been so long since I played this shit. Like I don't know what all the ascendancies do anymore. I haven't played this shit in months, dude. This game. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but this is what I'm really excited about, though, dude. The banner changes look fucking sick. Banners actually look like they might be good. We'll just have to see how they added a new system for banners called Glory. It's different. It's I'll read it to you right now. No new ascendancies. We didn't get any new ascendancies. No new class. But every single ascendancy got a change to it, though. Lich got oh, dude, I wanted to show you this too. Look, this was it Stormweaver or was it Chronomancer? Okay, so Chronomancer got a really crazy node, dude. Check this one out. Well, I don't know, dude. We'll have to see. But look, the Chronomancer got this. I want to look at. Hold on. I want to look at this real quick. Temporal Rift. Okay, so this node got changed right here. So it used to be every 10 seconds you gain 50% more cast speed for 5 seconds, which goes with the, you know, the generator spender type thing that they're trying to do with this game. But look at this. Okay, so every 10 seconds you gain 50%, or I'm sorry, it now grants Sands of Time, which grants 60% cast speed, scaling down to 1% over 10 seconds. So it starts at 60% and it scales down 6% per second. And then it goes back up to 60 again once it hits 1%. But it also grants you 1% increased area of effect when it's at 60% cast speed. So they're going like this. As the cast speed goes down, the area of effect is going up. This looks like it might be fucking busted, dude. 60% cast speed. And then getting that gigantic area of effect. But it's every 10 seconds. So, you know, it's... I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. Dude, they added this new thing called infusions too, which look really, really cool, dude, for elemental skills. Where is it at, dude? Hold on, let me find the, let me control F it. Okay, so you get these things. What up, Josh? So you get these things called infusions when you use this skill right here. This persistent buff gem, siphon elements, and you get infusion remnants when you freeze, shock, or ignite a target, right? And when you pick up the infusions, like the remnants, I mean, it allows you to apply that element to the other elements. So essentially, like you could freeze, shock, and ignite something, and then you could drop a comet that has fire, lightning, and cold damage. So it looks pretty cool, but you know how these things are, dude. Like they go really big and crazy with this game, and then it doesn't end up working. Because when we saw the first Path of Exile reveal, it looked it looked really crazy, right? Like all the shit they showed looked so good, and then we played it, and it was like, well, it didn't really work out that way, right? So, I mean, we'll just have to see. I don't want to get too excited, but this shit looks really dope, dude, for elemental skills. I'm kind of torn now on what I want to play. I really wanted to play Tactician or Warbringer with totems. Oh yeah. Let me show you. The new currency orbs are actually pretty good, dude. Hold on, let me go down to them real quick. Okay, so check it out. They added the new currency orbs to start dropping from late campaign to maps. Greater Orb of Transmutation, Perfect Orb of Transmutation, Greater Perfect Orb of Augmentation. Same thing. It just goes all the way up to Divines, I think, or maybe just Exalted. But anyway, so it's cool though, because now what you can do is you can guarantee like a super high tier roll on your items. So like, let's say you use a perfect exalted orb, it's going to guarantee that the next modifier that rolls is going to give you a higher roll, higher tier. So basically you could walk it all the way from a normal Yeah, dude, these dude, they are fucking doing backflips around the block to not give us the crafting bench, dude. Dude, they don't want to give us the crafting bench so bad. These guys will make an entirely different video game before they give us the crafting bench. They will make Path of Exile 4 before they put the crafting bench back in. Trust me, dude. If people are still asking for the crafting bench by like full release, they're just going to scrap this game completely, take the servers down, and just work on another game just to not give us that crafting bench, man. But this is actually kind of cool, dude, because this adds a lot of deterministic. And look what they did with the essences, too. So the essences are kind of like PoE 1 now. Where's the essences at? Let me find it. It's probably right in front of me. Okay, here we go. So essences are really cool now, right? So you got 4 tiers now: lesser, normal, greater, and perfect. Instead of adding a modifier of a certain tag, essences now add a specific modifier. So depending on the tier of the essence and the type of item it's being applied to. So lesser, normal, greater can upgrade a magic to rare, adding a guaranteed modifier. So it's just like the essences in Path of Exile 1. Perfect essences remove a random modifier and augments a rare. So it's like a chaos orb in this game, but it removes a random modifier. It's basically like a veiled chaos orb in PoE 1, except it just doesn't add a veiled modifier on it. It just adds a regular one on there. They added 7 new types of essences. Yeah, it's only a one-time thing, dude. No scouring or alteration orbs or anything like that. It still sucks, dude. And here's my honest thought on this, okay? So this is my honest take. I really feel like this is not GGG's decision. I feel like this is a Tencent decision. And let me explain to you why I think that. I think that Tencent said, make them pick up more items so that they buy more stash tabs. I honestly feel like that's what it is, because this doesn't make any sense. They say, oh, we want to make ground loot more special, right? Yeah, it removes a mod and adds one. So it's random, right? You could still brick items, I'm pretty sure. But my whole point was this, dude. Now tell me if I'm crazy. Yeah, dude, 100%. That's what I think it is, dude. I think they said, look, if they pick up more bases, right, they're gonna need to store them. And if they're picking up all these bases to try to craft on them, they're gonna have to have more stash tabs to store them. And I think that's all it is. But I don't blame them. I think it's a 10-cent thing, dude, to be honest with you. But, you know, it is what it is, dude. Check it out, though, Fernando. We got fucking in-game trading now. So you know how you have the currency exchange from Faustus? So now, where's trade at? Okay, so check it out. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's been a long fucking time coming. Where is it at? I can just tell you what it is. I don't know where it's at. So now you get this vendor, and you still have to use the website, right? But when you click it, you teleport straight to their hideout, and you go to their vendor in the hideout, and you can just buy the item. And once you hit the trade button, it locks you in so nobody else can buy that item. So you can go into their hideout and then buy it, and then you buy it from their vendor. But here's the thing. This is the other weird thing that they didn't say in the announcement, but they said it in the Q&A. If you convert your stash tabs that are for trade, you can't use them in PoE 1 for trade anymore. Which is very weird, but obviously, you know, they want you to buy more. I'm assuming it does. I don't know, dude. I'm assuming it's just one at a time. I don't. They didn't say anything about that. Yeah, static difficulty encounter with infinite portals. Previously, only infinite portals at difficulty 0. The rewards of this fight now match the previous difficulty 4 rewards. Yeah, that's accurately. There's no downside on it. Oh, dude, the new mechanic looks sick. Oh, are you serious? Trust? I thought that it was. I thought it locked you in once you. I thought that's what they said during the Q&A. Yeah, the Arbiter Rash change is pretty cool. All right, we got sidetracked. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go back to the skill changes. I want to check this out real quick. No, you're okay. It was actually Fernando's fault, not yours, Lee. Fernando does this shit all the time, dude. He comes in just fucking. He's like a bull in a china shop. Comes in talking shit about the druid and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. No, no flasks, dude. All right, let's see. Yeah, no, you're right. 100%. They're doubling, tripling down on this combo shit, dude. I really think that they're gonna have to change this. They really want people to use combos. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this is my problem. This is why I don't like WASD, is because if I have to use multiple skills, right, and I'm using WASD, I have to bind to Q, E, R, and T. And if I'm moving, it's hard to cast skills while, like, let's say you're trying to move back and right. Like it's hard to press another button while you're doing that. So I don't know. It's like if you're trying to press multiple buttons while using WASD, it feels really clunky to me. Which is why I just use the controller. Which is why I'm really bummed out that they didn't give us the fucking they didn't give us keyboard swap. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't worry, Lee. It's almost ready. I'm quoting Jonathan from the last three Q&As, okay? It's almost ready. They'll have it any day now. Just wait. Look at this, dude. Look at how bad they fucked artillery ballista. So they changed. So ripwire ballista got removed. They renamed it to artillery ballista, but now it just doesn't do shit. I just summed up all the notes for you guys. There you go. Just does. It just might as well just put doesn't do shit. Now it just pins and does pin damage, whatever the fuck pin is. Yeah, dude, concoctions got fucked. Dude, that's crazy. I can't. Why? I don't even understand what the point of even having the Pathfinder is now. Honestly, what's the point of it? You should take out the whole ascendancy. If that's what the whole ascendancy is based around, that and poison, it's supposed to be. But now they fucked poison too. So it's like, dude, you might as well just take the Pathfinder out of the game. This is like a this is like a real 50-50 patch to me, dude. I don't know if you guys are getting the same kind of feeling about it, but this is like real fucking mid, dude. It seems like some shit got like insanely buffed, and then other shit just got like removed from the game that wasn't even being used. Like, look at this. Let's see how many people were using poisonous concoction. Oh, dude, look, 0.0% of the people were using poisonous concoction. That's a lot. God damn, dude, no wonder they nerfed it. Dude, look at all these poisonous concoction players. Holy shit, dude. 28? No wonder. I get it now. Never mind. All right, I retract my previous statement, guys. I understand now. These 28 characters were enjoying the game way too much. Let's see how many people are using explosive concoction. I bet it's more. Hold on. Let's see. 0.0 again. Let's see how many. 5, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe these 5 motherfuckers got away with having fun like that this entire time. If anything deserved a mid-league nerf, dude, it was this. Jesus, dude. I want to know who these guys are. Dude. Man, we're almost at fucking 50 people total, dude. Yeah, dude, Hex Blast already didn't work. It was like, what the fuck, dude? Nobody was playing that shit. It was already dumb. Like, I don't even do. Like, they're trying to port over too many things from PoE 1. This is the problem, dude. So let me tell you what the problem is with this. If they would have taken the skills and just made them all brand new, right? We would have no idea what to expect. So they would just remove all the expectation from what the skill is supposed to do. And so if they would have just renamed it. Dude, if they would have just called it Wall Shield instead of, or I'm sorry, Charge Shield instead of Shield Charge, we would have never known the difference. Yeah, it does. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out for them, dude. Doing that, I don't think. In my opinion, I think the expectation is when you're porting over skills from the first game that everybody's been playing for years and years and years, they kind of already have an idea how the skill works, and then I think that just adds to the shit factor of how some of these skills feel. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, you could call them whatever, dude. You could call them fucking Jonathan's middle finger, and it would still feel like crap. But on some of them, but I just feel like adding making it the same name adds a certain type of expectation. The new minions look pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie, they do look good. The new totems look really good too. Oh, look at this, dude. Look what they did to Trinity. Wait a second. Oh, wait, I gotta do an attack. That's why. So you can use Trinity now as an elementalist. That's going to be pretty fucking powerful, actually. Yeah, it's 1 to 6%. Yeah, it's gonna. You can use it with a dude. I want to try out. I don't know what I want to play now. I really wanted to do. I really wanted to play totems, but I don't know. I really feel like specters are gonna be fucking busted, dude. They changed specters completely. Specters got 25% more damage now, and they have lower spirit reservation. Yeah, dude, the mortar cannon looks dope. I really wanted to fuck with that thing. Yeah, Sork is gonna get fucking. Is gonna be killer, dude. It's gonna be. I'm gonna call it right now. No new. Well, there's a few new skills, but nothing crazy. It's just what we've seen in here. They've added a few here and there. You know, kind of changed some things around. Like they got rid of Ripwire Ballista. That's out. They added the Siege Ballista in there. But dude, I think that Stormweaver is going to be absolutely fucking insane with the way the new remnants work. And on top of that, they lowered the mana cost of everything. Yeah, there you go. There's a good count for you. And on top of that, dude, we can use support gems across everything. Yeah. Stormweaver's gonna be sick. Yeah, dude, those new the new remnants or whatever, what is it, whatever it's called, infusion remnants or whatever. You're gonna be getting flat damage like a motherfucker from putting it through different elements. It looked cool. I'm probably gonna play. Are you jokingly? You're kidding, right? There is no such thing as ignite. Oh, I thought you were joking. No, they destroyed ignite. Dude, ignite got a big buff, dude, in PoE 1. You just got to go play the first game to get it. Nah, ignite. There's no more ignite. So their whole thing is they don't want to make builds that are around damage over time. They just want it to be like additional damage to the hit that you're already doing. So now you have to like build up ignite. So at higher levels, you have like a higher chance to ignite an enemy, but it's not guaranteed. So you can't just ignite something. It has to build up flammability in order to ignite. So it's really stupid. They really don't want you doing dot damage, which is why they nerfed all the concoctions. Yeah, you have to press all the buttons, dude. They don't want you just pressing one or two buttons, man. All the buttons must be pressed. Oh, but I wanted to tell you guys, dude, the league mechanic looks pretty fucking sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's Abyss. So you basically, dude, the Abysses look very fucking cool, man. They really do. And they're giving us the Abyss mechanic gives us another option to craft. It's like a veiled modifier now. So you go, you pick up things from you pick up the items from the Abyss mobs that drop in the mechanic, and then you take them to this other area, and then you essentially put an item in, and you sacrifice that item that you got, and it'll allow you to put a veiled modifier on it, and then you unveil it, and then yeah, it looks cool, dude. And it gives you 3 options, just like in PoE 1. So basically, what I'm saying is yeah, dude, there you go. No, dude, I heard you had to play. I heard you had to press DSAW, dude. It's not. I heard it's the other way around, Dress. Shitty gamble still. There's no recombination changes. Not that I've seen so far. Oh, damn, dude. What's his name's going to be happy about this one? Kaltorak, whatever his name is. He likes playing Thorns, dude. This Stag Talisman is giving you 50% increased Thorns critical strike chance now. No, I don't think so, Fernando. Yeah, Lee, I don't know. They should remove that shit. I don't know. No, I don't know. In PoE 1 it still works, dude. In PoE 1 you can still make busted shit. It's just you have to understand how it works. It's complicated. Like all the prefixes and suffixes go in a pool and then it draws from there. So it's like really really good if you want to make just prefixes on an item or just suffixes. It's actually pretty easy to understand. It's just when you're trying to do like a full item that it kind of gets a little bit complicated. But the way they do it in PoE 2, I mean, I don't even use that one. When I'm like doing the one in PoE 1, I don't even use the one where it picks you can like choose the one you want. It doesn't really work well. And then not only that, but it destroys the item in PoE 2, which is really dumb. Which again, dude, I really think is just if I want to put on my tinfoil hat, I think it's so that they sell us more fucking shit, dude. Because that means you have to pick up way more items if you're destroying your items every time they get destroyed. And that means you have to keep picking up more bases. And I think the more bases you pick up, the more stash tabs they're trying to sell. That's if you ask the tinfoil hat brigade. That's what they would tell you. Oh, dude, look at this. Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't see this, guys. Distilled emotions are now called liquid emotions. That's it, dude. Log in. Yeah, dude. I knew you guys tuned in for a reason, you see? You guys would have never seen that probably if it wasn't for me. That's it, dude. I'm gonna buy 2 supporter packs right now just because of that. Yeah, right. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm kind of like I'm half and half on the patch notes, but at least we got movement speed. We got movement speed with sprint. We'll have to see how that works, but you know, Jonathan just thinks everybody's just going to outrun the monsters or something. I don't know where he gets this, but 'cause we basically the only reason to log in the game is to kill stuff, right? So I don't see where he thinks in his head that we're just going to run past everything and not kill it. Because what are you gonna do? Just keep running, dude? You're just not gonna wear any items or anything. You're just gonna keep running past monsters. At least they reduced the number of river hags in the drowned city. That's pretty nice. Oh look, dude, they got rid of the one-shot mechanic in the trial of the Sekimas. That's nice. That was so stupid, dude. This was one of the dumbest mechanics, and surprisingly enough, this is one of the best videos I've ever made on my YouTube channel. Was the fourth boss in the trial, my guide for that one. That was like one of the best performing videos I ever made. What the fuck is this? Kind of, Clinton. I mean, kind of. I'll tell you this much, dude. The 2 ascendancies that are going to be played this league are Stormweaver and Deadeye. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be like 40% Deadeye, 20% Stormweaver, and then the rest are just going to fill in accordingly. No, no righteous fire, dude. Sorry. Dude, the way they're treating Ignite right now, I highly doubt that Righteous Fire is going to do anything in the game. I don't know how they're even going to add it in at this point. They fucking nuked concoctions out of orbit, dude. And we were just looking at this shit, dude. Nobody plays concoctions. Like, why would they do this? It's literally 0.0% of the people. It's really interesting, dude. Yeah. Consume 3 endurance charges. Imagine. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Look, we're going to play it. And if it sucks, we're not going to play it, dude. We got Last Epoch. So I'm not too worried about it. And then not only that, but they're on a consistent schedule for Path of Exile 1 still. So to be honest with you, though, it looks fun. I definitely want to play Stormweaver now that I see the notes. Yeah, that's the problem, Drust, is they're trying to push it. They have see, I think that's the problem too with like the recommendation system is that like they have like these pre-built builds that they're like guiding people towards. I feel like with that recommendation system that's kind of what it's forced them to do is to like put together builds instead of just making a bunch of cool shit and seeing what people figure out. Like when they're trying to make a recommendation system, that means they're going to be building shit around it. Like, oh, this needs this. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. But dude, the banners look fucking ridiculous, dude. Actually, I take that back. It's probably going to be Warrior, Deadeye, and then Stormweaver. I don't know, probably Smith the Kataba. It's going to be a little bit more balanced than last season for sure. I don't know how the new system for the banners is going to feel, but these banner buffs are fucking bananas, dude. Yeah, the patch is going to be okay, dude. I was, to be honest with you, I was expecting a little bit more of a banger just as far as like, but I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. All the shit that they added is very cool. The Abyss mechanic's sick. They added a little bit more deterministic crafting, which is good. They added movement speed, sick. They got rid of cruel, sick. Like I like all those changes, dude. The passive tree got insanely changed, dude. It's like you can't even recognize it. It's pretty wild. So we'll have to see what that actually looks like because we still don't know what's on the passive tree. But look how many clusters they added, dude. Whoops. Here we go. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Where is the passive tree changes? Look at this. Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. You know. So they added 8 new clusters between the warrior and the witch. They added 15 new clusters between the or to the warrior. 23 new clusters of the mercenary. 17 of the ranger huntress. 17 to the monk. 25 to the witch sorceress. So that's like 32, it looks like, total around the sorceress area. Good luck anybody playing in standard. Jesus Christ, dude. Good luck. Oh, lightning spear's done, dude. It doesn't do any more damage. They just got rid of it. You might as well just not even play it. They got you can't consume frenzy charges anymore. It just does no extra damage. Yeah, dude, that was a big change, dude. the attribute requirements and then the mana costs are both two things that are fucking ridiculously out of control in this game. Whoa, 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 look at this. They got rid of Resolute Technique? Huh. That's really interesting. Why did they do that? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. It's a weird... Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Why do they make these weird changes? Like, what's the point of that, dude? Yeah, it did, but still, I don't know, dude. It's a weird. This is a weird change. Like, what's the point? Might be because they buffed the accuracy on the warrior when you're in close combat. Yeah, but think about this, right? Doesn't it achieve the same thing? Like doubling your accuracy to get it to 100% chance to hit, and hits cannot be evaded. Like, what's the difference? I just like it's changes like this that just don't make any sense. Like this means this is somebody that could have been working on the keyboard and mouse controller swap that did this. Instead, they're like, no, 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 no. Fix it so that Resolute Technique doubles your accuracy so you get a 100% chance to hit instead of just giving a 100% chance to hit. I just don't. Some of these changes is just like, dude, why do they divert the resources towards that when they could have just, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know, dude. So I mean, that's pretty much all of it, though, dude. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we didn't go through the V's and the W's. Let's see. Unearth. Okay, so Unearth. The Unearth change looked pretty cool. We got sidetracked by Trinity. Can now be used as skeletal. Bone constructs. Vaulting impact now allows you to jump over enemies and small amounts of terrain. Okay, so this got a big buff. Escalates days. Volcanic Fissure looks kind of good now. It's still, I think, I still think it needs a little bit more AoE, but it looks pretty good. Vulnerability got a fat ass buff. Look at that shit. Bam. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Honestly, don't know how Energy Shield's gonna feel anymore with the nerfs to it. It's really weird though, dude, because they give you so much goddamn Energy Shield on the tree, and they don't give you any life. So I don't know. Maybe they added life nodes. Some of them, maybe. Doubtful. Oh yeah, dude, they changed the acolyte. Hold on, let's find it. Let's see. Okay, so you got leech. So your chaos damage leeches as well as physical damage. The lucid dreaming one, they changed those little flames that you pick up. So now you choose. It's a multiple choice one where you choose if you want to get mana or if you want to get life or if you want to. It's this says choice of power. But I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe like damage or something. Oh, this isn't very specific. Oh, wait. All flames of you manifest are purple, so it'd be red and blue. I don't know what that means. Into the breach. Now grants remnants spawned by supporting skills have 0 to 50% increased effect. So this looks like yeah, I saw that. What's that one called again? Let's see. Which one is it, Druss? I forget which one it's called. It was in the show. Yeah, it was Void Illusion, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Void Illusion. That's the one. Grasp of the Void no longer requires Embrace the Darkness. It also gains. So this actually might be really fucking powerful too, dude. But this is the thing, right? Like, this is what I was trying to say to you guys was like when they first came out with this game, the showcase looked really fucking cool. Do you remember everybody was like, "Oh my god, demon form. Look, that looks so sick." And then it just sucked. So, I mean, like you can read this all you want and you can watch all the showcases and stuff, but like there's really not a lot of information here. We don't have the skill gem. Let's see if it's in here. Hold on. Let's see if it's in PoEDB real quick. Jesus, fucking demon mommy. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Lilith! It's Lilith! Whoops. Hold on. Is it in here? Where is it at, dude? Where are we at? No. No. I don't think it's going to be in here, dude. No, it's not in here yet. So I guess once we get the once they get the data mine info on it, we'll be able to take a look at the skill gems, see what they actually look like. But it's like I said, dude, it all looks cool, but in practice, what does it feel like? That's the question. And I think that this game's problem, its main problem, is that it's focusing on being too big. It's trying to do like these big, crazy things. I think this is why we don't have the druid yet, too. I think they tried to make it be like all this crazy shit where you're like shape shifting and doing combos and all this stuff. And I think they just need to boil it down a little bit, just a little bit. Just make it simple, you know. Like if you look at the passive tree on Path of Exile 1, dude, I pulled this up last time, but it's like, dude, the ascendancy nodes in Path of Exile 1. Dude. Loved the stream, but didn't stay long, huh? Really? That's crazy, dude. Good for you, man. That's awesome, Mickey. The fuck out of here, bot. All right. I showed this last time, but look at how cool the ascendancies are in Path of Exile 1. I mean, I know we've all seen this shit though. But it's like they all have like very very simple but very powerful attributes on them. All of them. Like when you make like obviously some are better than others, but when you make a choice in this game, you feel the difference, dude. Like this shit, look at this shit. Look at the chieftain, dude. Okay? We'll take this for example. Enemies you or your totems kill have a 5% chance to explode, dealing 500% of their maximum life as fire damage, dude. That's insane. When you pick that in the campaign, you're just mowing shit down, dude. So I just don't get why the ascendancies in Path of Exile 2 are so just mid, dude. It's very fucking weird. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, just go back to basics, dude. Like, it's like gives you a demon form, or you're jumping in a breach and jumping out, and you got flames everywhere. It's like, dude, what? None of the like meditate is the perfect example of this. Who uses meditate? Let's see, dude. Let's see how many people are using meditate. Hold on. Let's hop back over to our handy dandy PoE2 Ninja. This is the thing that tells us all the fucking truths right here. Let's see, dude. Who is using meditate? Whoa! 83 people, dude! Where's Elon? He's on here somewhere. Yeah, dude, this is like, I don't know, man. It was shit like this. It's like, dude, they just need to change the entire way the skill works. And they buffed it, right? So now instead of 25% more energy shield recharge, is giving 100%. Yeah, dude, that's the point, Druss. Is they in PoE1, you go to get that first lab, you're like excited to go get it, dude, because you're like, holy shit, dude, I'm about to fucking lace some motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's how you feel. And in this game, it's like you're always just fighting uphill to get power, dude. And I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. It just doesn't. I mean, if that's what they're going for, that's cool. I mean, whatever. Like people will still play it, but I don't know. I think that they're missing an opportunity to really just like let the game feel busted. You know, I mean, there's a lot of skills in this game where you have to like stop and like I don't know. It's just not fluid. It feels like a lot of the skills feel real clunky. This is going to be the thing that determines it, though. I mean, we're going to see what this looks like in the next league. This is ultimately what determines this number right here is what determines what changes they make. It's supposed to, at least. This is how they're supposed to balance the meta, you know. But I mean, just the changes that they made to skills that weren't even being used is very fucking bizarre. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll hop over and fuck around with some PoE1 though. What you mean for PoE1? No, I made a new build. I made my own build. The very first time I made a build that actually works by myself. I made a crackling lance build. I'll show it to you right now. Let me know if that volume's too loud on the game. Whoops, wrong stash. Oh shit, I forgot my Calandra's touch too. Hold on. I gotta go grab my Calandra's touch. I wanted to use that Soul Eater tech now that I found that on Palsteron's build, but oh whoops, it's on a different character. My bad. It's on one of my 17 alts that I make every single league. I don't know why this shit keeps happening, dude. For some reason, my mouse is like tripping out all the time. Very weird. Mouse starts lagging for no reason. It's like it's not my CPU either. It's like, I don't know. It's been freaking out. All right, so check it out. This is the build. So I'm stat stacking. And I have energy shield stacking with stat stacking, basically. Just a ton of cast speed. I'm using Crackling Lance of Branching. We'll do this city square map real quick. Just to show you. I mean, I could do ones with modifiers on it, but just to give you an idea what the build looks like. The only thing I don't like about it, dude, is the fact that you have to be pointing in the direction of the enemy. So, like, if somebody sneaks up behind you, you kind of got to turn around real quick. But it's pretty goddamn powerful, dude. Like, I did kind of good on this build. Not yet. It's not Uber ready yet. I need some a lot more investment to make it Uber ready. Dude, why am I lagging like this? Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. I like it. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is the fact that you have to kind of be facing the enemies, but it doesn't have like a big... I was thinking of using like Spark of the Nova or something, but... Hold on, let me see something real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to put the be right back screen up. I gotta test something real quick. Okay, I need to look at this real fast and see what the fuck is causing this to jump up so much. It is, dude. Dude, why is this game so CPU intensive? Let me double check something real fast, dude. There's got to be a way to change this. I think I'm gonna have to change some of these settings, dude. Let's see if we can get the everything set to low, 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 texture quality, medium. Let's do texture quality medium. That doesn't look too bad, right? Let's see if that changes it. You can still see Jonathan's middle finger. That's pretty good. Let's see if the texture quality does it. I mean, to be honest with you, I can't even really tell the difference. And if that fixes it, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Yeah, dude, it doesn't look like I'm lagging anymore. Yeah, dude, it's pretty fun, man. I like it, dude. And the fact that I built it too makes a big difference. You know, it's like not, I didn't copy somebody's build guide. I just put this together, you know? That's what's cool about it. I don't like granted, yeah, it's kind of like the basic cookie cutter stat stacking shit, but it wasn't like that complex to put together. But what I was thinking about doing too was making this on using Spark of the Nova with using that Soul Eater tech. Like what like Palstron had on his build. But dude, if I invested like a couple mirrors into this build, dude, it'd be fucking absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. If I get up to like 20,000 energy shield or something. Yeah, so, I mean, dude, honestly, like, if I were to break down build creation for you, like, I was always super confused by it, right? Until I started doing the podcast. Just offensively, like I know how to build defenses in the game. It's not really that difficult. But if I were to explain it to you, like, you just want to focus on flat damage until you get to, like, a specific point. You want to focus on flat damage and increased, but you don't want to go all in on that. You want to get your multipliers where you can from your skill gems. Like, your support gems are a big source of your multipliers. So if you get flat damage on your items and increased in your skill tree, then you can go for your multipliers on your support gems, and that usually evens out the damage buckets. You can get, as long as the skill has a decent amount of flat damage on it, or if your weapon, if you're using an attack, you usually be pretty cool. Especially with the added damage effectiveness. This has a really high added damage effectiveness, and you get a ton of flat damage from this, and then you just add the flat damage with Energy Blade. That's like the best way I can explain it. It's which is kind of weird that it took me that long to really grasp that, but it's pretty simple when you think about it that way. Damn, dude, that was fat. We got one of these block attack damage tattoos. These things are worth like a divine, too. Out of the lost shipment? Dude, these lost shipments are the shit. Yeah, so like you want to look at, there's two different stats that you want to look at, and this build has 100% crit chance too, which is really cool. Which, you know, honestly, I was thinking of doing some sort of cast on crit, which might be absolutely busted if I do that. I just don't know what I would put on there for cast on crit. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But the other thing too is that this is also kind of cheating. Oh, you mean Crackling Lance? Because it had a really high flat damage on it, and then it also like it had the increased effectiveness of added damage, which was really high, and it paired well because it was lightning. And this is the perfect league to make a lightning build because you have Doriani's tech on the Merc. So now my DPS is like, I think we figured out it was like 24 million or something like that. Damn, look, dude, we're almost ready to send off another 50 million shipment. Let's see. We need 18 more million. We could probably get dust, but I don't know. How much gold we got left? Oh, we still got 3 days worth of gold. I should spend some currency because we're probably not going to be playing very much after tonight. Damn, I forgot I'm flat broke too. I need to sell some shit. Oh, whoops. This is I need to get a different Watcher's Eye. Yeah, right? Exactly. That's the way it works, dude. It's better that way. Come on, dude. That's how the U.S. economy works. Except it's more like, dude, we kept your salary the same, but we doubled your rent. But don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. We'll take care of you, man. You just keep voting. You just keep voting, dude. It's going to change. It'll change one day, I swear to God. Maybe one day they'll triple your rent. If you're lucky. One day you'll live in a pod, dude. They're going to fucking stick you in these things, dude. Where are these things at? Let me see these. Where's the modular home? No, where's the... Oh, here they are. Hold on. This is what everybody's going to live in here in about 10 years. Watch. Where the fuck are these things at, dude? Dude, what happened? I just saw him. They're like these little like prefab pods, dude, that they're gonna just stick everybody in. I already know it. Oh, here it is right here, dude. This is what everybody's gonna live in the future. This is it right here. They're just gonna make these like little rectangle boxes, dude, that fucking have one bedroom, and you just kind of go around a little area, and then you're in like the kitchen. Dude, I'm telling you, every motherfucker is gonna live in one of these in like 10 years. Nobody's gonna be able to afford to live because unemployment's gonna go through the roof once automation takes over with AI. And I'm not, my bad, Druss. I didn't know this was your. Yeah, Christopher. I was just saying. I would if I were you, just go with a skill like this. Crackling Lance of Branching is very easy to scale. It's got a lot of flat damage. Anything with flat damage and a high effectiveness of added damage, it would be good for you. Or do you want to go with Spellcaster or Attack? Yeah, sorry, Druss. I usually dox at least one person per stream, and you just happen to be here tonight, so sorry about that. I doxed Fernando last week. I gave everybody his home address. Just what it is, dude. It's the price you pay to watch my stream. You prefer Attack? I don't know if you saw the stream with or the podcast with Palsteron, but using Explosive Arrow was seems to be very, very powerful. It's a bow build, so using like Explosive Arrow Ballista. You're welcome, dude. I told everybody to send you copies of Diablo 4. Yeah, if you check out the podcast with Palsteron, he kind of talks about it. Like a couple of people have actually. Pox, I think, talked about it too. Explosive Arrow is a really good skill. Very simple. Yeah, for sure. Dude, that's worse than death. What are you talking about? I'd rather have somebody knock on my door and shoot me in the leg, dude, than give me a copy of Diablo 4. I want that garbage. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's true, dude. They do have the druid. Oh, have you guys seen the Have you seen Rax's video about season 10? Watch this shit, dude. I actually do like the druid, man. I like in Diablo 4, I like making trample slide druids, dude. Check this video out, dude. This shit's so fucking funny. I want to show you guys the comparison. Okay, hold on. I gotta load this up real quick to get you guys hooked up. All right, we're gonna watch. We're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do. Hold on. We're gonna do Rax Diablo 4. All right, watch. Here we go. I want to show you guys the difference. Okay, we're gonna get this comparison right now. Ready? Where is he freak out? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, dude, this shit's too funny. Hold on, I gotta get this real. I'm gonna turn down the game volume, turn up the desktop audio. Let me know if this gets too loud for you guys.
Amazing. So if you get these two together,
how's the volume on that?
Spawning spires all the time. Now I feel good about it. I've made a strategy on this particular run. I got these choices. I made a good little build here, and I'm pumping. I like that.
Can you guys hear it okay?
But with how frequently these chaos things spawn...
Okay. Watch this.
All of the old generic complaints about the end game and the itemization and the crafting, they're still there, but I get it. You're working on it. Okay. Well, we'll look forward to when those are fixed. I guess that's about it. I really don't have anything else to say. Did any of you guys try this? Does this move the needle for any of you guys? Will you guys be excited to jump back in? I did try the perks, by the way. Perks, not powers. Felt similar to the other powers to me. It's cool, it's whatever. Reputation
started
board.
calling them perks.
Get your
instead
seasonal
of powers.
currency, level it up, get better perks. Yeah, I don't know. So you guys tell me what you thought, but kind of like I thought in the patch notes, I think this is a step in the better direction. Let's see if they can make changes from the PTR to when it goes live, but for what it's worth for me, this is a better effort than what I've seen in the past, and that's about it.
Now watch this.
Iron Cry gives you a defensive buff, but it also builds up charge on your shield that empowers your other shield skills.
Oh my god.
And Magma Barrier now doesn't require timing in order to use. Just wait for your shield to charge up and block.
Great.
Seismic Cry now
just sit
stuns
there.
enemies that are primed for stun.
Yeah, we gotta build the wall, boys.
Everybody
And
all
we changed the
excited.
Sundered
Now watch.
direction
Let's
with
watch
armor break.
Rax's.
Now it also gives a Sundered armor
Let's
debuff,
watch
which makes
Rax's
enemies take 40%
PoE2
extra
video. Let's just see how he reacts to the patch. I wanted to play Asmongold, dude, because Asmongold was like freaking out during the warrior reveal.
So we're going to do a big summary of what we just learned in the PoE2 presentation, and then the extremely long Q&A by Ziggy D with the developers. I just want to quickly apologize. I have been up for 30 hours and 12 minutes at this
This dude's
point,
a beast.
so-
This dude's a beast of content creation, dude. He always makes like these long ass like documents. I wanted to see his reaction though to the reveal. That Q&A was so long.
Sundar.
If an abyss spawns near a boss, killing it will summon a gigantic Giga Larvae creature.
Yeah, I see him. I'm watching it right now.
Monsters imprisoned in essences near abyssal pits are affected by the abyss too. They will come with an additional new essence item that can be used to craft your items. So, that's your bread and butter of the Abyssal League.
Did townfolk emerge to raid the... We wanted to make cold a more useful element on the Ranger, so we've expanded the cold tools available. As well as increasing its range, Escape Shot now creates fragments of ice whenever it hits the ground. These fragments explode after a short time, making the skill better for killing groups of enemies. But not only that, we added an ice fragment support that creates more of them when killing frozen enemies.
You could just tell, dude, how much more excited he gets about this game.
And a new
than-
buff skill
than
called
Diablo
Ice Tip
4.
Arrows
I think he's a
that
little bit
allows
tired
auto
in
arrows
this
to-
one, but I was expecting a little bit more reactions from him. I'm sure he gets pretty hyped about it. But, dude, it's so funny watching how much more excited people get about Path of Exile 2, and it's in early access still compared to Diablo 4. It's just there's just no difference, dude. Like in Asmon's stream, there was somebody in there just being like, they're just like talking so much shit about Diablo 4, dude. It's crazy. Like if you look at his chat,
Ooh.
Great for
Damn.
bosses.
This guy's getting dicked.
Your armor to defend against elemental damage.
Damn.
It's now available on items and in a lot more places on the passive tree.
Damn. Bro, we are building the wall.
One of the
This
most
is-
important improvements
this is
we made in
happening for
030
sure.
is to declunk the action and flow of shooting crossbows. You can now reload crossbows without any movement penalty.
Oh, that's nice.
But not only that, all skills that can be used while moving now slow you for a shorter amount of time. This change benefits everyone,
Yeah,
not
I
just
felt like
crossbow
playing
skills.
this class was
With
slow.
both of these changes put together, the run and gun playstyle feels much better. It's hard to explain how important this change is for the feel of the class.
Yeah.
The Mercenary is also a good chance to talk about how we're rebalancing to make comboing skills much
I think
bigger.
I still want to play. I
Take
still want
Shock,
to play
for example.
crossbows. Actually,
It buffs
I don't
damage
know,
and
dude.
lasts
I'm
4
really
seconds
torn.
right
I don't know
now.
what I want to do yet. I don't know, dude. See, me and you, Fernando, we are just on two different wavelengths, dude. Because you hate the druid, you don't like crossbows. I like crossbows. Druss, I'm gonna exit out of your house. All right. I think everybody's had a good chance to see where you live now, so I'm gonna exit out of it. Dude, don't worry. I'll make sure to put I'll put like I'll make a YouTube post about it. That way, you know, nobody misses out to go knock on your door later. I really think this probably would have been better played on an Elementalist, but I don't know. I think if I put all this gear on an Elementalist, it would probably be better. And just got all the Golem buffs instead. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, it would have been fucking insane, right? I should have done that, huh? I have a level 99 Elementalist. And then I could do all damage shocks. You get the increased buffs from the, and then you could stack like primordial bond nodes on the clusters. The only thing difference is I would lose a bunch of power charges by doing that. I would have to get like power charge on crit or something like that. Yeah, I'm starting to lag again. Do I have like too much shit open or what the fuck is going on here, dude? I don't understand why this is happening. I need to upgrade my PC, I think. It's starting to fucking do weird shit. It was working fine, dude, for a long time, but then all of a sudden, dude, it started getting really high like CPU usage out of nowhere. I gotta really figure out what that is, actually. I wanted to upgrade my my PC this year anyway. I just don't understand how a 12-year-old game is this intensive on your CPU. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's not old, dude. It's a couple years old. It's got a 4070 in it. It's got like decent specs, dude. It's not bad. You know what? I haven't done that in a while, dude. I should probably do that, huh? It'd probably help. I probably have a fucking bunch of temporary files too. That's a good idea. All right, let's see. It's only 506 megs, dude. What the fuck? That ain't shit. It's not even a gigabyte of any. It's not even a gig. Okay. Could that be slowing it down though, like with that low of space that's being stored, or what? Because, dude, I swear to God, this PC used to run so goddamn smooth. I honestly don't know. I've been trying to troubleshoot it lately, but I don't know what else it could be. The problem is it just it could crowd your RAM and also how your computer pulls from its hard drive. Yeah, I do. I have SSD. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that when I get off of stream and see if that helps. Yeah, we've been going for a little while, and I'm gonna make a I'm gonna go put a I'm gonna go put together a video for Last Epoch and like what I plan to do on my season start tomorrow. So I'm gonna hop off, guys, and I'm gonna do that disk cleanup and shit, see if that helps. But we'll be ready for tomorrow. I'll be streaming the season start tomorrow of Last Epoch. We'll stream it all night or all day. I'll get on at like 2 o'clock my time, and then we'll do that shit. I'm gonna put together a video though, for that. Yeah, man, for sure. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, guys.